Hello there and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Antz. Today we are taking a quick look at Alchemist Defender VR. So this is a game, the key was provided to me by Treeview Studios very kindly, which is lovely of them. I have actually already recorded and played through the first couple of levels. I had an issue on my end with the recording. But what I can say, the game is due out as a full release, I think tomorrow or the next day. It's on the 22nd. It's due on the 22nd November as a full release. It's been in early access for around 6 months now. At the moment on the Steam page, it's only listed for the HTC Vive, and if you have tried to play it with an Oculus, you probably had a few issues with really bad performance in this room, with the Oculus starting at floor level, and possibly with if your sound device wasn't set to the Oculus headphones as your system default, it may have had issues there as well. So in preparation for their full release, which is going to be Oculus ready, this is the latest release which came out today for the early access system, and they have fixed, as far as I can tell, all of those problems. So the performance in this room is now a steady, smooth 90 frames a second. What they found was causing it, because I did have a bit of an email conversation with the devs, there was a mirror that used to live behind us here, and that mirror absolutely destroyed the Oculus frame rate for some reason. Fine on Vive, but absolutely destroyed the Oculus. They have also fixed the issue with the Oculus starting at floor level, so that's wonderful. So now, yep, that's perfect, isn't it? I'm at the perfect height straight off, because what I had to do previously was leave the Oculus on the floor when I started the game, which is a bit weird. So, here we go then. There's still no menu in terms of the menu button on the controller doing anything, and I don't think there are any options anywhere or anything as far as I can tell. I did flick around before. I didn't spend too much time in this room because of the performance issues, but there don't seem to be any options for the game itself. It's just as it comes. So it is teleport, and as you'll see when I get into the game, I would prefer a smooth locomotion, but that is pretty much my only complaint with the game. I would like a smooth locomotion. The game itself is a lot of fun, as you're about to find out. So I'm going to work through all 4 of the levels that are available to us at the moment. It'll probably be just 2 for the first video, and then I'll do a second video with the second 2 levels and enemy types, because the enemy types do change as you go around. And I've seen the first 2, but I haven't seen any others. So I started in a different place as well, which is interesting. Previously, I've normally hovering around here. So I am in a different location to normal, which is a bit weird. What I might do is just step back from my desk a bit and reset my view, so I actually have a bit of room to move around. Oh, so it has actually put me back in the place I sort of expect to be, which is about here. This is where I normally sort of hover around. So it is quite a simple game, but we will run through the tutorial, just for everyone else out there. So these things down here, these 3 things are towers you can place. It is a tower defense game, and there has a little bit of a twist to it as well. So the enemies will come from that entrance over there, and then their goal is to get through here. And so every time an enemy goes through that portal, they steal one of those energies. So when you go down to 0, I assume the level finishes. I haven't been that terrible yet. In fact, the last time I played this, the last time I actually recorded this and I did the first 2 levels, I got a perfect run on both. I didn't lose a single energy. So let's see if I can maintain that streak. So all you need to do to place the towers is you use the trigger to click and drag it, and you can see the area of effect that the tower is going to have there. As you can see, there are a couple of routes here. There's a couple that go around the sides there as well. The enemies will use those eventually. So I'm going to put this in a position where that's got a good field of view around everything. And then you can engage in combat with these options down here. There's a melee option, so if we pop ourselves down there, and you just zoom down into the game with your melee weapon. How cool is that? So you can actually get involved in the combat and smash some things around. And as you'll see when the enemy comes out, the ragdoll physics for it are quite fun. I have been enjoying those quite a lot. So that stopwatch there, that ticker means I'm about to run out of my in-game time, so I'll go back to the God mode sort of view. So that's your melee option. That is a ranged in-game option, and that allows you to place a mine to defend a little bit. So let's jump straight in, start of the game. So we'll put a mine down there straight away, protect that area. We've got enough for another tower. I do like these slow ones. I'm a big fan of them. So if we put that right in the middle there, like that, that'll be perfect. And then let's jump in. So this is like a blunderbuss style pistol. So it's got a little bit of spread damage to it. Although that didn't work very well. So basically, when you're in this first-person mode, you just want to maximize your damage as much as possible. Just get as many of the enemy types down, or at least damaged, so your towers can take care of them. Obviously not hugely important at the moment. We're quite early in the level, so we will place another mine there, so that we've got a little bit of defense if anything does manage to sneak through, and then we'll jump in with our melee hammer. And that is what I love about this. Just hoofing these giant rats, which definitely aren't Skaven. Definitely not Skaven, they're just a giant rat type. Just hoofing them around with the hammer is just immense fun. Honestly, I was just loving this when I was recording this yesterday, or attempting to record it yesterday, I should say. So hopefully the recording issues have all been sorted, otherwise this is going to be very, very disappointing for me. So we'll have another mine, so we'll put this one over here. Start defending those side areas a bit. We have another tower we can place. We should put that in the middle, or I don't know. Let's put it there. And we need to get into there because they're starting to get a bit close now, aren't they? Oh, hello. Don't think so, mate. Yeah, so this has gone quite well now. Look, managed to fight them all the way back, and you can't go on stairs and you can't go right next to the gate. But the game does seem to have a bit of an issue trying to let you go on stairs when you're in game, which is a little bit annoying. Not so much in this level, but you'll see in the next one that it can get quite frustrating not being. honestly, it's so much fun. So you can get multiple enemies quite easily as well if they're stood next to each other, as you may have just seen. So see if we can just get... Can we get a couple more? Ooh, hello. What was that? That's my door. Let's just see if I can push that closed. Pretty much. Okay, right. So let's get another mine down. We'll get that there. We have another tower we can build. Let's put that... No. Oh. Let's put that there. I don't want to lose any mines yet if I can help it. So we'll... yeah. Got away with that a little bit. Oh, didn't get away with that though. Oh, we're about to run out. Okay, got another mine. Put that one there. We can build another tower. So if we put it... Oh, I kind of wanted it... Put it there. And then jump in here, take out these ones. I don't think we've missed any. 3 at once with that swing, look. Oh, I did miss one then. Oh, he should be okay. He'll get taken care of by the towers. So that's something I did learn. It's you don't if one sneaks. Oh Jesus! I just smashed my controller proper hard. Right into that door again. Oh, my God. Smashed it hard enough the battery covers come off. But I'll have to deal with that in a minute. I haven't got time now. Blimey. See, I should have left him. I shouldn't have worried about it. I'll leave him because he's a little bit damaged as well. If you just focus on the mobs which are coming towards you, you will end up a little bit better off. Okay, so let's get another mine down. Pop it down there. Get another tower. I do like these slow ones. I'm a big fan of them. He should be taken care of. So we need to go down here and worry about these. I'm concerned now about that door. I'm also trying to hold on to the battery cover at the same time. So as you can see, I'm not really struggling, but it'd be better if I had free movement. I'd find it a little bit easier to position myself around a little bit, rather than occasionally just waiting for them to come towards me. So I'm sure there's a bit of a balancing thing there anyway. But it would be nice to have the free move. And like I say, that's the only real issue I have with the game. He'll be fine. I'll take care of him anyway, since there wasn't much in front of me. Okay, got another mine. Let's put that one there. We can get another tower. Like I said, I do like these slow ones. I'm a big fan of them. Pop it there. Off you go, sunshine. Oh, come on. Don't just hover out of range. That's kind of cheating, isn't it? Okay, so we've got another mine. So let's pop this one up here. Nothing we can build yet, so let's just jump straight in. And get shooting. Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. No, he'll be fine as well. Oh, different enemy type now, look. So the last few waves, you do get different enemy types popping up. I'm quite well defended with mines. I'm quite happy with that. Pop another one of these down here. Well, he'll be fine. These are ugly little buggers, aren't they? Look at him. Whew. They did not go very far. Not going to be able to get those out, am I? Okay, got another mine then, so let's pop that down. Pop that down. There. Let's put it there. We have another archery tower. So let's pop that there. So we're doing pretty well here. We're doing pretty well. So this is what I sort of found. If you need to deal with the masses yourself, and the towers are basically there as a backup. That's what I found on a little bit of a playthrough. Yeah, okay. So we've got another archery tower. Oh, not far off getting... We're not going to get it anytime soon. Just pop that one down. Put it there. Oh, they're getting close. They're getting close. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Haven't even heard any of the mines go off. Come on then. Couple more. Couple more. Oh, you little buggers. You little buggers. Let's pop another mine down there then. Almost. Not quite there yet though, are we? So let's just jump straight back in. No, we're okay. Just the one that I missed? Yeah, he'll be taken care of by the towers. That's fine. Getting towards the pointy end now, so we're going to start to see a bit of a... quite a swarm of enemies coming in. We have another slow tower. So let's pop that one there. And then we'll jump straight back in. Meleeing. That is so much fun. Let's jump forward a bit. Come on then. So yes, if you did play this or tried to play this with an Oculus before and you ran into issues, the full release is going to support Oculus by default, as you can see by the rather smooth progress I'm having here with the Oculus. So those issues have been resolved now, which is lovely. So it was playable before, it just wasn't quite ideal. Is that one of my mines going off? I think it was, wasn't it? But we should be okay now, really. This is wave 10 now. So I'm going to just damage these more than anything. So where did that... Oh, maybe it was that one there. So if we jump in next to these two... In fact, I probably could have left those for the tower, seeing as they were already quite injured. Come on then, big boys. Come on then. Oh, it does just cheer me up doing that. It does just cheer me up. Let's just pop a mine just right down there. Pop another slow tower down just in case anything does manage to get past, but I think we're pretty much sorted at this point. Yeah, these look like the last few enemies now, look. That's it. So yeah, perfect, flawless victory. So I'm just going to check my controller, see what kind of state that's in, and get the battery cover back on. I suppose I should probably check the door as well while I'm at it. So I'll be back momentarily. Alright then, everything is absolutely fine. A little bit of a mark on the door, but the controllers, the people are pointing out before, the Oculus controllers are sturdy as. They really are. I did actually rearrange my room. If you come to the live stream tomorrow, you'll see that, or today in fact when this video's out, you'll see that I have rearranged my room, but give me a bit more space behind me so the couch isn't right there. And obviously, not enough space, but there we go. So yes, while I'm mentioning it, the live stream this week will be on Tuesday. That'll be this evening at 6 PM UK time, rather than the usual Wednesday as I'm away in London on a training conference kind of thing. So do bear that in mind. If you do come along to the streams, it'll be a day earlier. So come along and say hello. We're playing Alien Isolation. We'll be doing the skull level. Playing Alien Isolation. Maybe even finishing it off tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm sort of getting towards the end game, but having not played the game before, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're getting there. So yes, come along to that. And see my, I'll say new room layout. You'll see that there isn't a couch behind me, basically. And my amp is there instead. So this is the next level then. So say I've played this one before as well. I haven't played the next two, so the next video will be, as long as I don't muck up the next recording as well, will be all new fancy pants stuff that I haven't seen before. So the enemies come from over here, and obviously they're going to go over there. So you'll see my tactics. I come up with what I thought was quite a nice tactic last time for this one. So the enemies do come along here as well, and they do actually also spawn through that archway over there, which caught me off guard the first time I played it. We can immediately afford a mortar, but I think that's probably a little bit ambitious for this moment. So what we'll do is we'll put a slow tower there. We'll put a mine right there. And then we will jump in with a... Oh, we can afford another tower straight away. We'll do another slow one, because like I say, I do... In fact, we'll put that there. And then we'll jump straight in. So as you can see, the weapons vary depending on the level you're playing, which is really cool. So this time, something fell over, don't know what that was. This time, we get this cool crossbow. And if you're quick, you can get that firing off at hell of a rate. Just like really nice speed on that. We'll put that one there. Because they're starting to get to a point where they're about to start sneaking through. So you can see, rather than the hammer this time, we have this wonderful giant mace instead. The only thing I don't like about the skeleton enemies is that we don't really have the option to smash them up into the air, because they don't really have... Their bodies just disintegrate, which is a bit of a shame. I would much prefer the ragdoll kind of effects of the... I can get rid of a few more here before I time out. So we can afford a archery tower, so we'll put that one... Come on now. Oh, no. Archery tower, there we go. Put another mine up there. And we're going to have to jump in here pretty quick, because this is going quite badly, to be honest. So what I'm trying to do is basically buff that area there enough that I don't have to worry. I'm not going to move, I'm just going to fire. I hope if I can get a few more. I don't have to worry about going up there and defending it myself, and I'll just take care of this area. We almost have another mine. Oh, there it is. I can just take care of this area and basically leave that area pretty much entirely to itself, because this is one of the issues with the teleportation system. The ramp they're coming down there, I can't actually go up that ramp. It won't allow me to traverse it. And the ramp, or the stairs that come down there, again, I cannot traverse that either. We almost have another mine. So we'll pop that one there, maybe? And then we'll jump straight back in. I get the impression you don't want to leave it too long before you jump back in, because essentially you're wasting time. As soon as you're done here, it'll start recharging. So if it's already charged and ready to go, and you don't use it, So we have another tower available to us. So you can see they are starting to come up here now, look. So if we put that tower there, that might do a bit of a long range. We'll put a mine there in case they manage to get past those up there. And then hopefully we can pretty much ignore that up there and just let that go on its own. That's the plan. So again, over this side, I can't go onto those cobbles. I can't move over there. That is not within my remit. So we have another mine, so I'll place that one there. Get another tower, so I will actually put another one up there. Or not. Try that again. And we will jump in here. I hope that's the cat wandering around next to me. If it's not the cat, someone's managed to break into my house. And they're making a mocker of me by just walking around my room gently. So I think we should be okay up there now. So let's put another one of these. Let's put one of these just here maybe, in case I do manage to miss anything. And then we'll jump straight in. Oh, hello. So I do like the slow towers, but as you can see, the slow towers do have a limitation that they can only target one thing at once. So if they're already targeting an enemy, like this one here, and anything else walks past, it can just walk past with, like, unperturbed. It'll have no issues whatsoever. Now, this is not going amazingly well now, so let's drop a slow tower down there. Let's put another mine about there. They're doing okay. Don't think we have to worry about those. Aiming this is surprisingly easy. Sort of one of the benefits of VR, really. It's once you've been shooting in VR for a while, I wouldn't say I'm an expert marksman, but certainly it does become a little bit easier. So we've almost got another mine, and we've almost got our next melee attacks. We wait for the mine. Oh, we've already got the mine. Okay. So I might pop this one up here, just to help hold off those enemies a bit more. So it does this occasionally where the sound gets a bit weird. I don't know if it gets a bit overloaded with the towers that are around or something, but it does occasionally seem to just get a bit lost in the sounds and you can't hear yourself meleeing anything anymore. Oh, hello. I know one escaped past me, but I'm not too bothered. I'll rather try and focus on the horde, and I missed them all. So we have another slow tower. Oh, do I want that up there, actually? Let's put it up there. Ah, so you can see now we do have another enemy type that's just arrived. These giant buggers. So yeah, we're on wave 7. Let's see if we can see any. Oh, there aren't any down here either. To another crossbow tower, and I might put that one down here just to buff up our defenses here a little bit, he says. Come on now. There we go. I think that's going to be alright for the moment at least. We'll pop another mine there just in case. So let's pop ourselves over there, shall we? Oi, don't you run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Oh, one thing I haven't pointed out that I do quite like. Oh, can we see now there's some? Is this sort of mustache thing that the mage skeletons have, which I'm a massive fan of. I really like that. Oh, not fast enough. So let's pop another mine down. Let's pop another mine down there. I'll put it there because I can get a bit closer to the towers. I'll put this one here. So I think we're doing all right. So I'll just make sure that that area is completely defended. Oh, there's one of the big buggers, look, the new enemy types. Just giant skeletons in armor. How does the armor stay on, you ask? I've got no idea. It's a mystery to all involved. I'm hoping that area is okay. It still seems to be okay. Put another one up there for funsies? Why not? So wave 9 now. So we're in the last couple of waves. So they're going to start, or we almost got another mine, so I'll wait for that. So I imagine we're going to start getting quite a few enemies incoming now. Alright, mate. Ah, see, I missed not being able to smash them into the stratosphere. I don't like that I missed 2 of those, but okay. I might have a bit of... No, not going to have any time. Oh, they're getting quite close there, aren't they? We need to maybe worry about that a little bit. I think we'll be okay there. It's even long range, it's not impossible to get them. Not by a long stretch. Oh, we do have a mortar available to us. Let's pop a mortar down. Don't get to see those very often. You can see it in effect there. It has a nice big wide area of effect on it, look. Wonderful stuff. Right. Wave 10. So let's get... That area looks crazy, doesn't it? Blimey. Those 2 will be taken care of. I don't mind about those. You're probably stuck there forever now, or until the end of the level. Oh, I was hoping I'll be able to get a few more, but that was not to be. So let's just pop this one, pop it here. With another tower. Probably not going to need it up there. So let's pop it there. I think they're okay there. Doesn't look like they're about to get through. So we have another archery tower we can place. I don't think we really need it. Let's pop it there just in case. Let's just shoot that guy with the mine. And I think we're about sorted. So they got through a couple of the mines over there, look. Is there an enemy that's stuck somewhere? Oh, there we go. There we go. So yeah, that's my tactic for that level. Just really overly power that area to make sure you haven't got to worry about it, because then these 2 get bottlenecked here anyway. So you can pretty much take care of that on your own. So there you go then, that is our first little quick look at Alchemist Defender VR. Like I say, I am going to record a second part with the next 2 levels. I probably won't do the master, I'll just have a quick look at the apprentice versions of them. And just see what they're like, see what enemies we get to smash into the air in the next 2. The game, as I said, isn't early access at the moment, but it is due out for release imminently. And I mean, like, I think it's the 21st when this video comes out. So the day after it comes out, I think. Might have got my dates wrong, but the 22nd, I believe, is when it's due out for full release. And it is due out for full release as Oculus and HTC Vive. So, and the early access version now does fully support the Oculus Rift. It doesn't say it on the Steam page, but it's the version that I'm running here. And as you can see, it seems to be running fairly well, doesn't it? So this is our little trophy cabinet. I'll just point this out. So obviously, these 4 down here are going to be the apprentice versions, and I'm assuming when you do the master levels, those will fill up there. So there's our not Skaven and our skeleton. So yeah, so there are 2 more levels we can do at the moment. I did try and figure what these were. I'm thinking maybe like dwarfs or gnomes or something with the mushroom, and that one I'm going to guess is a ghost. Can I even do that? No, I can't even do that one yet, so I need to do that one first. So maybe it's not a ghost. I was based on the fact that it's see-through, but yeah. So maybe that's like gnomes and that's dwarfs, because that's a rock. Is that speciesist against dwarfs? I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at Alchemist Defender VR. Thank you very much again to Treeview Studios for the key. It is very much appreciated, and I have had a surprising amount of fun in this game. Tower defense games, I should say, they can be a little bit hit and miss sometimes, but really being able to get in there and get your hands dirty, sort of like I think Alchemist Die 2 sort of kicked off. I think that's one of the first ones to kind of do that. Yeah, being able to get in there and get your hands dirty, and this does have the different thing where you have the God view and then the first person view when you're in there, so it does make itself a little bit different there as well. I do really enjoy it. So if you did enjoy this video, please do click the like button. It's very much appreciated as always. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave any comments down below. If you have played this before, let me know. If you have played it earlier on, because it has been in early access for 6 months, so if you want to let me know exactly what's changed, that'd be awesome. I'd be really interested to hear that. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you Tuesday 6 PM, so that will be this evening when you're watching this at 6 PM UK time for my regular weekly stream, but it's actually in a different day, so it's not particularly regular. And we'll be doing Alien Isolation again. If you check the YouTube live page or the Twitch page, they'll have an event there, so you'll be able to see when I think it's also on my channel front page as well, many upcoming events. So that'll give you a countdown to your local time zone when I'm starting, in case you're not too sure what 6 PM UK time means for you at home. So hopefully I'll see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Alchemist Defender VR for those last 2 little levels, and we'll see what they get to throw at us. Thank you very much for joining me.